Hey guys, it's your boy Joe back at it again, man. CodingPhase.com. Listen, I'm reading through this article by Nathan Rafael, where he basically goes over why he doesn't tell people that he's an entrepreneur, right? And there's a lot of things here that I agree with him, because it's like a lot of people think being an entrepreneur is just like, that's it. It's like I'm doing something on my own and that's it. To me, an entrepreneur is somebody who create something that wasn't there and it's independent. That's for me, right? I would say I would consider myself an entrepreneur because I've always been saying this. I'm a glitch in the matrix, right? Like, I know as a developer, I'm not the typical developer. I know I don't do the typical things that most developers do. So I'm a glitch, right? I'm a glitch in the matrix. It's like everybody's walking this way, straight and forward, and I'm like, I'll let you guys keep walking that way. I'm gonna walk this way, you know. So that's the type of person that I am, right? So he said a line here that is very, very, very important, and I think like it makes sense. You know, he's like, yo, wait, I thought all the kids selling Mary Kay, Cutco, Herbalife were entrepreneurs. And it's like, isn't that what they say on their Facebook profiles? Are they all liars, or do they simply not speak proper English, right? And that is true. You know, somebody comes in and signs up to Herbalife, right? And they'll be like, hey guys, I'm selling Herbalife. I'm selling, you know, recipes for, losing weight and this and that. And it's like, I'm an entrepreneur. It's like, I don't know about that. You're a seller. You're still working for that company. You're not really an entrepreneur. Entrepreneur to me is somebody who starts something independently and builds something, right? To me, that's what an entrepreneur is. I don't know about you guys, what you guys think about that. And I also agree with him where he says, hey, why I don't tell people I'm an entrepreneur? Why I don't share certain things with people? Because number one, a lot of people always hate. You know, people is always gonna hate on you, and they're gonna be like, oh man, like, why is this guy, why is this guy making money on the side? Why is this guy always working? Especially at work, guys. I always tell you guys this. Like, when you in a job, listen, sometimes I'm guilty of this, like, because I'm such a good person. Like, I open up to people. People ask me questions and I answer. I don't cut out, information. I don't, think in my head, hey, this is what I got to tell this person. There's people that's more calculated than me. I'm the type of person that I just come in. You ask me something, like, oh yeah, I just share it with you. That's it. Like, I don't really think about it. But you guys should not be like that, because it's like, it's even situations of where I've been in jobs and people ask me, oh, like, it's like, what do you do on the weekends? I'm like, oh yeah, I just code, make videos online and this and that. And in the end, it comes back to bite you, because people look at you and be like, wait, you making money on the side? Wait, while we all just work from here? And, like, people start noticing things, you know what I mean? Like, when I bought like my whip, people were like, wait, it's like, you just got here and you buying whips and you just had a kid. I mean, people was like, you just had, I was about to buy a freaking Maserati. And people was like, their head exploded, like, how can you afford a Maserati? How can you buy a Maserati? And it's like, I'm like, bro, this ain't my main income. I come here because I'm here for fun. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I looked at work in my last job. You know what I mean? Like, I just went in there because at first I was like, you know what? I want to work here with my partner, this and that, right? But then later on, I was like, man, I'm not into this company at all. Like, they're super irresponsible. A lot of nonsense there, right? And I'm so used to like the city vibe, because I'm from New York. I'm from New York City. Out here in Long Island, it's more like people do whatever they want. People, walk around the office for 15 minutes every single hour. Like, bro, we have work to do, and it's like me and my other friend there is like we always the ones working while everybody gets to chill, go hang out in the ping pong. Like, you guys see, I do a ping pong video. That wasn't every single day. I was doing that like once once a month or something like that, or once every 3 months, because we constantly working while everybody else is chilling. You know what I mean? And those were the things that I didn't like from there. So I was like, man, it's like people, they hate when you really independent. When you like, you're not really worried about things like that. It's like, even the last meeting, when I'm there, they're like, Joe, how can we make you feel better? We could tell that from your YouTube videos that you're upset from here and this and that. And I'm like, bro, in my head, I'm thinking like, bro, this ain't even my main income. Like, I ain't worried about this place. You know what I mean? Like, I got other people's courting to me, telling me like, hey man, leave the company. We want to hire you, this and that. And I'm like, bro, like, I'm just thinking in my head, like, bro, you don't even know. Like, this is like a 25 to 30% of my whole income. Like, I'm not even worried about this place. You know what I mean? And they're like, oh, how can we make you feel better? I'm like, nothing. Like, it's just, we're gonna call it a day. But when I had gotten there, people start seeing I'm making money. People start seeing that I'm flossing. They're like, oh, how did you get this? How did you, it's like, how much money you making? It's like, this ain't your whole income. You can't tell people you're an entrepreneur. You do what you gotta do. You know what I mean? Take it from my own lessons. You don't share what you do. If they want to find out, let them find out. Let them take their time to do the Googles on you. You know what I mean? Let them do their Googles. You don't share your information to people, because that's how it is. Envy and jealousy is always going to be there, guys, no matter how you look at it. You know what I mean? Like, people's always going to be worried about what you're doing. Does this person make, it's like, they care about that you're going to be dependent on that job. So you never share that. You never share that you're making money on the side, right? You never share that you don't really care about the income from that job, because people get mad. People get upset because a lot of people only work on a job, and that's their whole income. That's their whole livelihood. But when you're out here and you're like an entrepreneur and you're creating things from scratch and building things, man, people get mad. And at the same time, it's like how this guy was saying, like, people think, because now they just add something to their Instagram profile and they'll be like, oh, entrepreneur, oh, CEO of whatever. And it's like, they got a business cards for like, their Herbalife, and now they're CEOs. You know what I mean? Like, bro, like, you're a worker for Herbalife. You know what I mean? Like, that's what you are. You're not a CEO. You're not entrepreneur. Entrepreneur is somebody who starts something from scratch and builds something. So I definitely agree with this guy. You guys should definitely check out his article. It's like, people got to understand the difference between being a worker and being just a entrepreneur. And at the same time, you can't share that information with everybody, because not everybody's going to be able to process it the right way. Some people might come at you with jealousy and envy. Some people might come at you with ignorance and be like, even try to joke on you. If you come in and you be like, hey man, I'm creating the next Instagram right now, the next amazing app, something that's gonna disrupt the social media, people's gonna laugh at you. They'll be like, you ain't gonna do nothing. So that's why you don't tell people your business. You don't share your information with anybody. You just do what you gotta do, and that's it. Because you just can't share it. Not everybody's ready for that information. All right? You already know, it's your boy Joe, back at it again, man. CodingPhase.com, your boy's back, and I done did it again. Listen, guys, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you check out my description, guy. Listen, the description is right there, right below this video. Check it out, man. I have a whole bunch of links that is going to help you out. Basically courses that I have for my own website, 50% off for everybody. Currently, right now, we're doing for $5 a month, you could basically get the subscription, which is that's not gonna be forever. That's only for this month of September. So take advantage, sign up, so like that you could be good, forever. Now, of course, if you say, hey man, I'm just gonna wait another month, next month I don't know how much it's gonna be. You know what I mean? You're always gonna get 50% off. So the regular price what people are paying on online on Google is $20, right? So you get 50% off because you found me because of YouTube. So you came from YouTube, you get 50% off automatically. So that's $10. So if you were smart and you want to do this now, I would say sign up for the $5 one, man. You can't go wrong. Trust me. You did. Bye.